Hello there. I'm Evan here again, and today we've got a help the world / yourself video, as I call them. Um, Another way you can think about these videos is um, is under the guise of self-improvement, and I've got my trusty fire tablet here, Monica, and she is. And I wrote some things down, and I'll be reading off from her. And actually, I'm just gonna get right into it this time. It's simple. We don't see motivation just right. Everyone's always talking about motivation like it's this elusive, esoteric, fickle thing that only elite people can access consistently enough to achieve their dreams. And honestly, I think that's bunk. Hold on just a second. This is the first time that I'm like actually doing this from Notion as opposed to I'm doing it from Tumblr, and so it's a little bit of a learning process. Bear with me. I said these videos were unfiltered, and so as well as being unedited, and so par for the course. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So a lot of times people think that like motivation is this elusive, esoteric, fickle thing that only elite people can access consistently enough to achieve their dreams. And honestly, I think that's bunk. I think it's balderdash. Balderdash. But that doesn't mean that it isn't valid for you or other people who think that as the case. It's gotten you this far, and it's gotten you to question it like you're doing in watching this video that I have for you. And so with that said, I'm going to share my beliefs about this. And specifically, I'm going to share with you the way to perceive motivation that has helped me the most in my life. And as always, if it helps you to believe anything I'm saying, I invite you to believe it for yourself. If not, please drop it and find something else that does help you to believe in, okay? I'm not here to force you to do anything. I'm just sharing my thoughts in case they could help someone. It's really that simple. Like as far as like my perspective on how I'm doing things and my intention. So yeah. All right then. This is what helps me to believe so as to better understand motivation as a force I can use. Your motivation will show up as soon as you do something that you actually love doing. I really think it's that simple. But please do not conflate simple with being always easy. I think that's key. Here's the thing. Most people aren't in tune with their emotions enough or for long enough to find out if what they're doing is actually in alignment with the things they love and are passionate about. And if this is you, I don't think it's your fault. Just straight up, point blank, I don't think it's your fault. Nobody ever taught us how to keep listening to our feelings, our heart, our intuition. In fact, we were actually discouraged from doing so at best and forcibly fear-mongered into taking orders from outside of ourselves at worst. Allow me to reiterate this. I truly believe that this is not our fault. It doesn't help me to believe that it is. It helps me to believe that I can actually feel like I'm getting somewhere in my life with my time by just trying to listen to my heart and do things that are actually on my heart to do. The things I really, really want in my heart of hearts, they can't be wrong. Like those deepest feelings won't ever lie to me, and I don't think that yours will ever lie to you. I'll give you a personal example. My mom has always said, Evan, if you really wanted to do it, then you'd actually do it. That brings back a lot of memories. And her saying this always befuddled me because it's right. She's right. Especially as an autistic person, if my mind is set on doing something, I'm gonna do it. I'd like to ask, please, what was ever so wrong about that? Like, what was ever so wrong about that? Like, should I really have been doing anything else besides going for exactly what I wanted/want? How can anyone else know what should be the case for me and better than I know? Society? Listen, I have been not fitting into society all my life. Such is the case because society is really all over the board, so to speak, as to what to make of me and how to perceive of me, okay? Now, if a person that flip-floppity, that's a technical term, by the way, and their understanding of me as a person was trying to tell me how things should be for me, like Metro Boomin, I wouldn't trust them in their opinion anywhere close to how much I trust my own heart, and how much I trust my own heart-based guidance. That's a technical term too, on how to do my life the way that it was intended. And when I say that, most people think it's like, oh, it's like my purpose is gathered from somewhere else outside of me, but like, that's just it. Like, you have to set the intention for yourself, I believe. And it helps me to do so based on what my heart tells me to, or guides me to, rather, okay? Like, there is no wrong way to do life because there is no one singular right way to do life. That's something that's sort of up to you. That's it depends on what sort of meaning you give to life. That's how you determine what right and wrong means to you. Because like to a person in the 1800s who owned slaves, it was right for Black people to be harassed and to be enslaved. But the thing is that like that doesn't tie in very well with how I believe people should be treated in general. And so I don't really believe that. It's not something that I give the meaning to. Yeah. And another personal example about like how there's no wrong way to do life because there is no one singular right way to do life. Like people don't like the fact that I'm autistic, just straight up. Like that I struggle to speak in a societally acceptable way. Although in this video, I've been doing really, really good at that. I'm really happy about that. Yet, I choose not to edit my own videos. And my setup is such that y'all can try to guess what deodorant I use. And cologne in the few times when my overdriven senses of feeling don't, allow me to wear it. Like, does that mean I'm wrong? No. It just, it just means I'm me. I've learned the excruciatingly hard way that it's better than trying to be something or someone you're not. Anyway, motivation is something that I think will find you once again as soon as you're doing something you love, as in your heart and your feelings are calling you to it. Like, I think that's how you know if some if some activity is something that you love. Like if your heart and your feelings are calling you to it. Oh, and quick hint, if you aren't motivated to do it, then then I believe that means that there's some part of you whose heart isn't all in it. And I personally consider that as something worth exploring why. Um, 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 and just as a reaffirmation, to quote the notorious B.I.G. in Sky's the Limit, stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it, and live the phrase sky's the limit. See you chumps on top. Anyways, at the end of the day, if it helps you to believe it in this way, then believe it. I implore you to. I invite you to. If not, drop it and find something else that helps you more to believe, okay? Either way, I want to hear your thoughts, and I cannot read them naturally because I am autistic and therefore I am mind blind. And so comments and questions, even ones that you think are quote unquote bad, I welcome them all because like they're all still valid, you know? Also, it's not lost on me the amount of information I am throwing at you in this video. Or in any of my videos, honestly. I made this video so that you could rewind me. And neither of us gets frustrated at each other in the process. So rewind and repeat as many times as you want or need to. That's what this vid is for, okay? Yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts. And just in general, I love you. I'm glad that you exist here. Specifically, I'm glad that you exist here today. And I'll see you soon. Bye. Evan out.